My name is Atikah binti Abu Bakar. I am nursing student year 4. So today I want to talk about my experience during MHPN practicum, psychological impact as a nursing student during pandemic, and the strategic copies to curb my psychological impacts during COVID-19. So first of all, I want to talk about my experience during MHPN practicum. During my first week of practicum, I went to the PSR SGH. So there, I learned about the occupational and psychosocial therapy. So it's a new experience for me because there we didn't do any clinical works. Instead, we focus on the activity daily lives and marketing. So for the next 3 weeks, I attached to the hospital Sentosa, and it is our first time to come to the hospital Sentosa. So the vibe and the feeling of this hospital is kind of different for me. It just has that kind of vibe. So the routine at this ward also different from the ward I've been attached before. So at this ward, we only did the vital signs. We only take the vital signs once per shift, and we focus more on the communication with the patient to build the good rapport between us and the patient, because the communication here is very important, because we need to take the history taking and the mental status examination. So for me, this mental practicum is teaching me to take care of my mental health, because it is very important. So next, the psychological impact as a nursing student during pandemic. So what I feel is now sometimes I just feel burnt out and tired because of a non-stop ongoing clinical practicum. That feeling is not coming all the time, but it just comes when I feel so tired, or I feel there is problem with the assignments, or either with the friends or in hospital. So sometimes that feeling just come to me suddenly. So when I feel that, I just feel did not want to do anything, and sometimes I just want to quit the study. But uh, it's just a human. I think it's normal to feel that, because it's a human feeling. So to cope with the psychological impact, I perform two coping mechanisms. First is the active and the passive coping mechanism. For the active, I will communicate with my friends, such as I will spend my times with them, such as I will share my problems, and I will ask for the advice, and they will give me the motivation. So that really keeps my spirit up. That's really helped me. And for the passive, uh, I will sleep, or I will watch the movie. So that's mean I will keep myself from another activity such as communication. I will keep myself from that, and I will just focus on myself. That's a passive coping mechanism. So from the literature that I've found, as stated by Guerrero 2021, passive forms of behavioral coping such as self-distraction or disconnection from activity, and use of active coping mechanism that included high social support seeking seems to be one of the strategies to maintain the psychological equilibrium. So those two, active and passive, in my opinion, really helps me in cope the psychological impact that I feel right now. So I think that's all for my vlogs. So thank you from me.